Hello to everyone, I'm Vladimir Vladek, here the Bulgarian Cub, and we are going to make a video on the upcoming change, and this is the fight between Malcolm Gordon and Aleksander Doskalchuk. As well as you know, Doskalchuk's opponent was changed at the last moment, and right now I'm going to discuss it. Aleksander Doskalchuk, you already know, M1 champ, really fabulous fighter, but as Pablo 05 said, well, he hasn't fought since 2018, and I'm kinda unsure right now, of his shape, you know. I'm starting to think, I mean, whenever I watched him, man, he showed some nasty stoppage skills, he showed some nasty choking skills, and actually he only lost 2 times in his pro career, but I got to say that his level of toughness knows no limits. I watched him against Andrei Korolev, and I watched him against Son Lebin, Vadim Aligin, Arman Ashimov, Mikhail Silander. I completely forgot about that guy, Arman Ashimov, when Pavel reminded me, but yeah, that is the Kazaki guy who fights at Dana White Contender Series, and I watched that fight. It was a hell of a fight, man. Unfortunately, Ashimov hurt himself, but it was a hell of a fight, an all-around war, and the good thing with Aleksander Doskalchuk is the fact that he can trade shots from every single angle, and that's what I love about him, you know. He's ready to go for 3 rounds, and his stamina was great, especially against Mikhail Silander. I also seen that his stamina was great, just like against Son Lebin. Aleksander Doskalchuk maybe he's not the most experienced guy in the world, but he's ready to fight, he's ready to brawl, he's ready to go forward, and he's ready to fight until the last dying breath, you know. His endurance is awesome. When it comes to Malcolm Gordon, well, I'll share some info. I interviewed his opponent, Yoni Sherbatov, and Yoni Sherbatov said that Gordon is a super tough opponent. He explained him as one of the toughest guys he has ever met. Alright, that fight lasted for 1 minute 32 seconds, but he said that his ground skills are awesome, and his submission skills are awesome too. And when it comes to Malcolm Gordon, he is on a 4-fight winning streak with wins over Jordan Graham, James Mancini, and Yoni Sherbatov via submission. His submission skills are just amazing. Kimura armbar, rear naked choke. He is just the guy who likes to keep his fighters on top, and his KO, TKO skills are great. His mounting skills are awesome. He also fought in Bellator, man. And when he fought Chris Kelades in Bellator, well, that was not much of a super ground fight, if you know. It was the fight was everywhere, you know, and when I saw him winning Chris Kelades, I was like, alright, man, this guy has good stamina and such things, but there is one problem because when I watched him, he hasn't fought to decision for a very long time, you know. The last time was against Sean Mack, so I don't know. I can't rate Malcolm Gordon's stamina at the moment. That's kind of a big problem, because all of his fights were ended pretty much swiftly in the first round. So I'd say Aleksander Doskalchuk has better stamina. Aleksander Doskalchuk, I'd also give him advantage in the stand-up. When it comes to ground game, it's definitely gonna be Malcolm Gordon. When it comes to submission offense, submission defense, and when it comes to TKO skills, transitions and such things, I'd say the fighters are even, but small advantage to Gordon. When it comes to clinching, it would be Aleksander Doskalchuk. So I would give very slight advantage to Aleksander Doskalchuk in this fight, but believe me, Malcolm Gordon is a great fighter, but I don't know his shape right now at the moment, because he hasn't fought since that fight against Yoni Sherbatov. I'm kinda unsure about his shape, but I can predict it's gonna be a hell of a fight, you know. I think it's gonna be a great one, and you're going to enjoy, but I'd give very slight advantage to Aleksander Doskalchuk.